Get a tariff, you get a tariff, and you get a tariff. Looks like Trump is hitting Europeans with tariffs everywhere over this Greenland issue, I guess you could say. It's not really an issue. Trump just wants it to be America. And the funny thing is, when I speak to a lot of Americans, no one seems to mind and think, yeah, it should be a part of America. I'm like, okay, not just me then. Sorry for the zoom in there. I got a new kit, man, so I'm trying to figure out how it really works. I ain't really got it down, so it's a bit weird, for lack of a better word. I recorded the video earlier and I had it in slow-mo, and then it had a separate sound bite to it type of thing going on. I was like, what's going on? But the thing is that he's not the first U.S. president to ever say want to take Greenland. This isn't a new thing. Previous presidents have talked about this. Alaska was bought. So was Hawaii, as far as I'm not sure with Hawaii, but I know for sure Alaska was bought from Russia. And now Trump's saying the reason for this, he's worried about China and Russia just taking it. I want to know where he gets his intel and why is he the only leader talking about it. And I haven't seen any other leaders dismiss that claim. They just say he's mean for wanting to take Greenland and insist that it should be America's. Now, they did offer for the U.S. to put more military bases on there, but that'd be like you paying all the money but not getting anything in return, because let's face it, militaries only get a return when a war is ended and land is acquired or access to resources is obtained. Having bases just to protect someone else's land without any real benefit or real control, it is somewhat pointless. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have military bases overseas, but in the case of Greenland, it's close to the States, and there's this expectation that U.S. will do all the military protection. So I kind of understand Trump on that, but I can also see the other side of Europeans saying, well, who died and made you king? Why do you get to choose to do it because you can? And that's the question. So it's more of a moral argument for Europeans, whereas with Americans, we're like, what's the big deal? You can't access most of the resources, but Russia and China will probably want to dominate those seas on the North Pole. Because let's face it, that's where the future of trade's going to be. Because some of that ice is melting, and even if it ain't melting, they say Russia is breaking through it as we speak. So if you can get around the Panama Canal and the Suez Canal, that's going to be a cash cow. Let's be honest. That's what I think it's really about. But what do y'all think? Anyway, I'm quite sure the people that disagree with me will make the comments. Appreciate it. I love the engagement. Y'all take care and have a good one.